Okay, hello everyone and welcome to Heavy Bullet. It's a first-person roguelike developed by Terry Willman with music by Dose One and published by Devolver Digital. There isn't all too much more to say about it really, so let's just jump to the game and show you what it's all about. And here you go, this is the extent of the story that you are provided basically, so enjoy that. Okay. Okay, here we are. Welcome to Heavy Bullets. Now, this game is working with one very simple principle. You have a snub-nosed revolver, which is your only attack, by the way. Well, if you don't count this use item, which is actually a knife. Thanks for disproving my point, game. But otherwise, there's no other weapons in the game. There is this snub-nosed revolver. And it works with one very simple principle. Every single shot is an insta-kill. On anything and everything except potentially, I think, bosses. But I don't quite remember. But I believe even in the case of bosses, you do have a one-hit, one-kill principle. But there might be, for example, like multiple crit points or something similar to that. Which obviously would be necessary to not just make the boss die instantly. So, for example, maybe it's a data room which has, I don't know, 6 different server connections, and you have to destroy them all, obviously. Something like that. Sneaky bastards. Yes, you will find enemies hiding in the grass as well, or the bushes or whatever. These you have to have a key card for, which is basically a key. There's no specific key, it's just any key will do, essentially. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, didn't work. If you don't have a key card to those doors, you can destroy the keypad and it might open the door like that, but the locked doors do not necessarily open. You also, as you see, or perhaps see, reload one bullet at a time. So yes, essentially the name of the game is every bullet counts. Very much so in this game. So yes, all the bullets are insta-kill and all of the bullets are expensive. And all of the bullets are also reusable. Yeah, so after you shoot a bullet, they drop on the ground and you can pick them up again. And you absolutely should, otherwise you will lose. So yes, that's... And remember to reload, always. It's very easy to forget to do that. If it was a little while ago you played the game. There you saw a turret as well, which obviously had this little power box or whatever, which you destroy, and there you go. You can sell things, by the way, such as that. You can only carry 1 or at maximum 2 if you have a backpack items at the same time, and they are rather valuable, some of them at least. So the ores are just valuables. This knife obviously has some kind of other purpose as well. And this is a backpack, which I could buy if I wished to do so. Sure. Let's see if you can store an item in your backpack if you would so wish. You can only use one item at a time, but it's quite useful to be able to store an item either way. I am not able to do that now. That's a shame. Otherwise I could have gone back and taken the antidote with me, but that seems to not be an option anymore. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's a very simple game in premise, right? And mechanically it's very simple as well. I don't think Terry Wellman would have anything against me saying that. I think that's very much deliberate, quite frankly. Actually, let's see if I can, yes. Sell that. It's better to have a little bit of money. I don't like the homing bomb too much anyways. Frankly. I don't use items all too much in general in this game, honestly. Oh, I heard that. Oh yes, and by the way, the sounds in this game are rather interesting. All enemies has a very distinct kind of attack sound. The turrets obviously has the pew pew thing with it because they're laser towers for some reason. I don't know. Ask the guy who, I guess, constructed them as to why they use lasers as opposed to anything else, but yeah. Usually there's no real reason to destroy rocks other than it's fun. So, I do like the fact that you can destroy them. You can actually cut down grass as well for this, which might be useful. Not those grass, this grass I think, right? Yeah, which can be useful to get more sight if it covers your field of view. Otherwise, there's also secrets in the game, as all roguelikes apparently does have to have. But yeah, I didn't find it this time around, so there we go. There's 8 levels, as you see here. And the 4th one is indicated as a red one, which just means that it's a boss level. So yes, that's pretty much that. Don't know. Oh, it was bullets on that one. Bullets are really useful in this game, by the way. Expect. So it means you will be able to shoot more before needing to retrieve your bullets, which can be very useful when you fight larger quantities of enemies. I'm not doing well right now. It's very poorly fought. Oh, so that's why you have to be careful with this sound. I could have heard that enemy if I was more attentive, but I wasn't. So you know, good for me. Congratulations, you are bad. Thank you. I know. I'm going to use the excuse of, "Hey, I'm commentating. I'm providing commentary. I can't comment at the same time. It's too difficult. It's too difficult. I can't do that. It's impossible." I can buy more bullets, but I don't need bullets right now. I've actually been provided a decent amount of them, just by sheer luck of the draw with my items, frankly. By the way, the secrets are often indicated with a very, very minor X. Oh shit, I forgot to... Reload. Yes. And that's what happens when you don't freaking reload as you must. Or as you should. You die. Pretty freaking simple, really. I think you have to excuse me and I will sod off. Get myself a glass of water. Here's a secret then. Repellent? No, poison serum. Right. What was it? I think it can't kill me. Yeah. But apparently that didn't really matter. Never mind. I thought it would, I think it's another. Alright, let's try this one again, but this time preferably a little bit more skillfully and with less stupid mistakes. Hopefully. Yeah. Nothing here. Here we are. A silver life. That's just basically a shield. Nothing. Of use, really. Oh. Shit. Oh, yeah. And yes, you can bank items or money, by the way. If you want to save it for another run, which is rather useful if you want to save up to or have the chance, perhaps, of beating the game. It is obviously much easier if you do that. It's this kind of what would you call it? Progression over multiple runs that some roguelikes have. This game, I don't think... yeah, it has a few unlockables, but most of the things are unlocked by the offset, I believe. And it's more of a progression through... well, both storing items potentially and money, as well as, of course, just getting better at the game, you know. Oh, hi. Boom. Suck. Okay, so small ore. Sell that. Yeah, so it's a very simple game, obviously, in what it is. I just hope that I can get a little bit further into the levels and perhaps showcase a few, well, both enemies and items and stuff, basically more of the game, but it is very much based on my success, and I'm not great at the game. I have won it a couple of times, I believe, but that's pretty much it. Max life is very good to have. Although, admittedly, it's also rather difficult to... Red potion is a... what do you say? By the way, this is interesting. Yeah, so you can blow these up, and you get money. So you can blow up the shop, which obviously means that, well, you can't use it anymore, but it also means you get a bit of money. So it's a trade-off, certainly. Nice. So accuracy is the name of the game, of course. Run shoes makes you faster, as you might expect. Otherwise, there's nothing here. So I'm going to do this. Let's see here. I'm going to sell one of these, and then blow it up to get a decent amount of money. I think it's about 5 coins, which is rather significant in this game. You don't obviously get all too much money overall, and things are, as you see, around 40 or so, usually. It's not much more than that. And yes, you have bombs in the game as well, grenades, but I'm not going to use that, first of all, not right now. And you can use those for blowing up the machines as well, if you would so like. If you would like to do so. Yes. But it's a very, very, very simple concept, right? It's rather strong. It's decent fun. But it's also very, very simple, of course. That was an explosive enemy, yes, so, you know. Shoot it quickly, otherwise it's gonna kill you. Simple as that. Reload. Now this is a reasonably useful thing. It will increase the amount of bullets you reload per reload. So, as I previously mentioned, when you shoot, like that, when you click R for reload, it reloads 1 bullet at a time. Okay? Now this reload plus, which I'm actually gonna get, will do it so that I reload 2 bullets at a time, making the reload much faster, which can be just really quite useful, honestly. If nothing else, it helps to reduce spam. Maggots hiding in the grass. Yes, they are. They are horrible things. Creatures of a hell dimension. Nothing. Okay, cool. Sell the ore, obviously, because again, it's a sellable item, doesn't have any purpose other than that. There isn't much music right now, is there? Yeah, okay, no, you obviously can't destroy it like that. You will have to use a bomb, because that's a resource. bullets obviously aren't really a resource in the same sense because pick them up again. Damn it. That was not good. There we are. Okay. Right. So... yes. There's actually a item which makes you able to disrupt that laser so that you can backtrack. Otherwise backtracking is not allowed. Which makes the ability, for example, to, hey, I don't have enough money right now, so I can go backtrack afterwards. No, you can't. You cannot do so, I'm afraid. That's not how this game works. It will not allow you to do so. Let's see here. If I remember how to... which one was it? Oh yeah, that's the button. That's how you do it. Okay. Yes, so some money from that. The banks are more valuable to block. You get more money for it, which means it might actually be worthwhile. The shops only give you 3. I think the banks give you 5 or something of that nature. Ah, here we go. There's another enemy. As you see, he kind of angled his blade there. Blades, I suppose. Here's 2. If you shoot him while he does that, you will not damage him, and he will deflect your bullets. Again, because every single bullet matters, so that's actually a rather significant thing. Otherwise it feels like that might not be that important. No? Oh dear. That was very close. It's not good right now. This is not good. Ow. Yeah, I took some damage then. Yeah, I need more bullets, because otherwise... Oh, otherwise... If I would have had more bullets, that would have been a lot easier. So... I'll just buy a couple of bullets. There's no real reason not to. I do have enough money for that. There we go. These are cluster bombs, by the way. But they are items, so you cannot carry as many of them as you can normal bombs. And they also take an inventory slot, which obviously the normal ones do not. Which is something to keep in mind. I'm gonna buy a heal, honestly. And let's see if this destroys both of them. It did not. It was a bit unlucky, I feel. But whatever. I mean, it would have depended where the bomb basically fell. If it would have been a more spread on it, it might have actually destroyed the thing, but whatever. Let's just continue. Okay, level 3. This is gonna be pretty much gonna be it, I think. In that, I am going to wrap it up after this run. I think it's demonstrated what it's all about well enough. Because again, it is a very, very, very simple concept in principle. Right? Everything is based around this one shot, one kill mechanic with reusable, I guess, bullets. I have 2 red potions. That's actually really good. That's really good. Yeah, that's good. That is really quite good. Okay. This is not good. Okay. Here we go. Very interesting. The towers can kill other enemies. Okay. Oh shit. Lucky maggots. By the way, the maggots are horrible because they can, if you're a bit unlucky, poison you, which is awful. That's really, really, really bad because that will do quite a lot of damage. Otherwise, almost all enemies. I think it might be different later in the game, but early game at least, all enemies do 1 health heart. Yes, half a heart of damage. While later in the game, I think they might do 1, or some attacks do 1 whole heart of damage. Whatever. Also, as you noticed, I had forgot to reload. Again, but it's a bit of a it's a habit to get into, really. As long as you get into the habit of reloading after every shot you do, then it's not gonna be a problem. So, is it a challenge? I don't know. Can you say it is? It's hard to say that it really is a challenge in that sense, I feel. Oh, alright. I'm gonna heal too, I think. Yeah. Gold potion, if I don't remember incorrectly, will essentially just heal you as a full health, as opposed to a... I think it's 1 heart with the red potion, but don't quote me on that. I don't quite remember. Okay, so far so good. Yes, I am finding very little secrets right now. Very little, very few. There you go, that's the bullets. Thank you very much. I need those. That's a bank. Oh. No. Oh. There you go. As you saw, he blocked shot down. Those are dangerous. Those are grenade turrets, so they will shoot bombs at me, which is not very nice. But this is essentially what I'm going to be doing now. It's showcasing... Oh, why are you... Wow. That was awful. Shit. Just showcasing a few enemies and stuff. The art style is unique. It's very simple. Kind of colorful, disco, neon, flashy and stuff, but yeah. That's another thing. Bullets do get more expensive as you progress through the game, so if you can, you might want to invest in those early on, as they will get more expensive. You will find out there, that was close. That will certainly do 1 whole damage. Can almost guarantee that. Right, so I'm not going to be able to reach this if I pay to open that anyway, so... I'm not convinced. No, I'm not. Didn't happen. Oh well. I could have used a keycard, yes, but if I would have opened that and it would have been a item which I did not want, I could not take it to the bank to trade it in, because I would have had to open that door, which would have gated the other door, the laser. So yeah. So far so good. This is going quite well, frankly, all things considered. Do remember that I do have those health items as well, which is very much useful. Yeah, and, you know, it's gated now at least. Okay. Now it's a boss level. This is a boss level. It would be nice to get through this, because you do get a slightly different environment afterwards. Otherwise, the game will continue as it is, more or less, right? That is, the same mechanics will be in play. You have seen the core of the game at this point. Wow. But that depends if I even get there, or if I die fast. We'll see. It's certainly not given. Anything but a given, in fact. Oh shit. Can do this kind of very sneaky peaks where you can only see the box, but the tower can't kill you. Sometimes, if it's in the right angle, or maybe you can't, in which case you'd have to just run in, as I did that in the end. Right, so I think I'm just gonna continue and hopefully find some store where you can buy health. Whew. I guess a flying bee thing as well, which is another enemy, basically. So looks like it's not much more to note there, I feel. Okay, so that's my bait. Oh my god, that's annoying. Holy shit. That's necessary. I have to do that. Well, I don't have enough for health, so... Yeah. There is different ways to earn more money, by the way. You think it does look exorbitantly expensive. I mean, one, health in this game is expensive. But that's just the game's designed. Much in the way that you kill everything very, very quickly, and with one shot, you also have to see to that you don't lose your health, because your health is also very valuable. Indeed, basically anything in this game is valuable. All the resources are valuable, right? You don't have an exorbitant amount of bombs. You don't have an exorbitant amount of ammo, or magazine capacity, or items, or health, or anything, you know? So all resources are valuable. Very much so. But, of course, works in a different way. Oh wow, that was bad. I did not see that. Fucking why? Fucking assholes. I am actually kind of pissed off about that one. That's bullets. That's fair. That's actually good. So, whatever, fine. Yeah, wow, that's annoying. I do not believe I'm going to be able to beat the boss, yeah. But that's perhaps fine. That means you will get to discover the next section of the game for yourself, so that's fine too. That's equally valid. Don't worry about it. Okay, what is this again? Antidotes. Well, I don't know. I do not know. Well, yeah. So, right, discounts. Give you discounts in the shop. It's quite useful. Life insurance will deposit a bit of your money when you die, but I don't think, yeah, it doesn't do anything else. Last will deposit your money and will keep your items, so you will spawn with the items you have when you die. Kind of useful thing. Really is. Quite a useful little thing to have. Especially if you have other things. I don't know if you get all the items, but I think at least like half of your bullets or something like that. Bullets, yes. I mean, I could just... Let's buy one. I mean, I have a lot of bullets, so... Wow. That's a dickish move, you know that. Oh, yeah. Very dickish move. That's a boss. See that by the skull. See it by the skull. I'm fast. I don't really want to be this fast almost, but... You know what, screw it, why not? Let's just get a bullet or two. Let's see how it goes. I have no more health. So this is the boss. Oh, shit. As I said. Okay. There you go. Let's have a bullet, and that's the boss. At least I got to show that. So yeah, as you saw, there was a number of basic power breaker boxes on the boss, which you are supposed to hit, essentially. It's as simple as that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's how the bosses works. They still have the one-shot kill thing, but they have a number of hit points or critical hit points or whatever you want to call them, where you will have to hit them to do the damage in the first place. But yes, that is Heavy Bullets. There isn't too much else to say. You have the items, you have the bullets, and you have the bombs, and that's pretty much it. And you do your best to, well, get to the end of the game. Simple as that. There isn't much modifiers to your weapon, really. Again, it's very much the snub-nosed one shot, one hit, one kill. The hit is important, otherwise it will do nothing. Anyway, yeah, it's very much the snub-nosed one shot, one kill. And that's it. It's a very simple, easy, but rather attractive concept, honestly. It might be worth a try if it looks interesting and you find it on sale. But yeah, that's it for now though. This has been a quick look at Heavy Bullets. Maybe I'll see you next time. Goodbye.